33. 933 we got. Sheesh. God damn. We open up like that, yeah. Okay. Definitely want to see like the consequent encroachment trade it back into. We got an institutional order flow entry drill here. I'll just do this instead though. This is a crazy type. This is low-key kind of crazy, not gonna lie. From the market open, 929. You got the first fair value gap at. Got the first vegetation fair value gap. Can you hear me? The open is at 5. Okay, we're above the midnight open, 8:30 open, and we never traded back to the opening range gap CE. So we gonna see what's likely to happen here. We took out this recent buy side here. So this is that. I don't know what this is reaching for right now. Only thing I can say price would be reaching for is big figure numbers. So let me go to the daily. So a big figure number would be like so 1 hour, maybe six, maybe do we reach 25.50? Yeah. So my next big figure number would be like 23,660. But I'm not chasing it like that though. You feel me? I just can't do that. I have to wait and see. I have to see some market structure or something. Or 700. Yeah, 23,700. Big figure. How many points is that away from here? About 50 points. That's really nothing, I guess. That's a good price run. We'll have to wait and see. Five guys. What the fuck? Okay, we got at 10. We just sit on our hands and wait. No, this is that 4 hour. Good at this. Got news at 10. We're gonna wait on news. What's good, bro? What's good, Omer? Omer. What's good, my boy? I believe the draw is lower this morning. Got the opening range gap CE down here. If you go to the regular trading hours, you see we have this huge gap here. So I believe the draw is here this morning after taking out the current, after taking the previous all-time high. So I think they want to maybe take it lower, maybe into this here. We are in a premium, so definitely looking for some type shorts. Depending on what we do in this 5-minute bullish for value gap, will kind of let me know. But I think, I ain't gonna say I think, but I would want to see price trade lower. You know what I mean? It could touch the CE of this and then continue to trade higher or whatever, or this order block here. But I want to see price trade lower. But we do have news at 10, so I'm not gonna chase this move lower. I'll let it do what it do, and then see what happens after news. Took out the regular trading hours buy side here. We are in a premium. Yeah, this order block, this down close candle move right here. This is the regular trading hours order block. So I want to see if they want to maybe bring it down into a discount. I'm feeling some of this gap on ES as well. Let's see. Yeah, the price is decoupling right now. When the assets are moving different, but it's still pretty clear though. So wait until we got the change in the state of delivery there. I want to wait till news to actually get in the mood though. Not gonna lie. So we'll just wait. But price closed below the consecutive up close candles here with this candle. So this becomes your order block. Price trades inside that order block, and we're in the premium here. Premium range 0.5. I took it from range, so we should come to a discount. First liquidity that's resting in the discount will be this low here, this low, and we got this low, and then we got this imbalance, this gap here. So we'll see what they want to do. We'll definitely see what they want to do with this. Yeah, they brought it lower like expected. They brought it lower like expected. This was a really nice move. I need to go down to like I gotta purchase that here soon. Because I can't see if this is a change in the state or, I mean, I guess it would be on a lower time frame. That's one thing about Top Step, bro. Top Step was goated. Top Step was goated, bro. First liquidity, it's right here. So they may want to bring it here. Like I said, if the opening range gap C is the draw, then I want to see them bring it to this level here. This was nice right here. We got another institutional order flow entry drill right here. And so like that, I seen that happening. Yeah, I seen this happening. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. Yeah, That's nice right there, bro. Price usually comes back to these here institutional waterflow entry drills. Price usually comes back. This was such a great move, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is extremely nice right here. Straightforward to the point. At 942 though. But job, yeah. We inside the macro. Yeah, I knew this was the draw. Pretty nice right there, huh? I'm gonna look back over my notes, over my journal to see if I can even trade through. Could I have took a trade before then? Am I okay with that or not? Because I really don't remember. But this was a solid setup right here. This was a solid move right here. This was extremely good. I had an entry here, here, and here, and with these two candles here, an immediate rebalance at 946 and 947. Perfect. That was just perfect right there. So I had about 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had about 5 entries here that I could have took. We'll see. 60-minute bullish fair value gap has been ran. Let's see. Gonna take it from this range low to high here. So now we are in a discount. And we took out the sell side on ES like expected. So I want to see if they bring it lower. Bring it lower into this area here. If I were to take from this high to this low, we'll do the candle. We'll do the bodies of the candles actually. The bodies, not the wicks. And we look at it from an optimal trade entry standpoint. Okay, what about go from here? So yeah, let's see if we can get it in here. Let's see. Look at that rejection from that 60-minute fair value gap. We didn't get to the CE just yet. Didn't get there just yet. So we'll wait and see. We just ran 96 points in a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In a matter of about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, we ran 96 points. So about 100 points. Swept the liquidity there. We got an S&T in price. Wait, right? Yeah, we have an S&T. We'll wait to see what news does. If news wants to manipulate a little bit lower. Wait. We are in a crazy premium though. I don't like that. We'll see this bullish S&T is holding. If we inverse this fair value gap on the 15-minute and then we get a closure below, we'll see. But if we come back into this again and print a bullish model, then I'll have to just adjust and go from there. But we got this S&T holding up, so let's see. I still think this is the draw. We got 5 minutes. I told with that shit. Now I'm trying to watch my step. This should act as your bearish order block here. We'll see. I know we're around the CE, huh? No, let me go back in. Oh shit. Price. I like how price is rejecting from here. The wicks just waking the gap instead of closing it outside of it. So let's see what we do here. If we inverse this or not. But the fact that we got an S&T, we were balanced into a 60-minute bullish fair value gap. That's a crazy wick right there, not gonna lie. Damn. Yeah, that's a crazy wick, bro. Yeah, that's low-key kind of crazy. Shit. Nothing for me to take yet. I wonder if I can edit this to where you can just see the chart and not my actual like. Let me see something. No, I would have to adjust it. I'll do it later though. Looking at this gap as inversion to deliver lower from here, but I won't be touching it because you see that we're rebalancing inside this gap here. Came back inside this gap. Use the 830 as resistance, trade lower at the CE of the 60-minute bullish fair value gap. So let's see if we can get a run down into this level here, the opening range gap, and then the midnight open. About a 1-to-1, that's not bad. If it comes back up when we get an immediate rebalance, but I wouldn't take that though. It isn't really clean. Nothing's really clean. We got this on the 5-minute here. This is that regular trading hours buy side here. Right there. I'll make it like a black, a blue line. New 1-hour candle. See how we opened? Okay, we opened. We traded lower inside this gap here. Still holding up on that bullish S&T. Got this fair value gap. Pretty nice. Oh, this was a breakaway gap. There. Okay. That would have made my risk a little bit better, my reward a little bit better. That's why I didn't want to take it, because the stop loss placement, but I didn't even, that was so small and tiny. That was enough right there, not gonna lie, chat. That's my bad. This becomes a 1-to-2 at the midnight open. That's my bad, yep. For sure. Let's see if this would have delivered though. Dang, I didn't even see that right there, that breakaway gap. Let's see the eight minutes into the new candle, we just deliver lower. So let's see. Nothing really clear yet though. What would be nice, right? SMT still holding. Let me see if we inverse this gap. We did inverse it. I like that. I like how we inverse it as well.
Order filled. Order filled.
We got this 60-minute bullish fair value gap. We got the SMT changing the step delivery here. Inversion fair value gap. We're below the 830. We didn't reach the consequent approachment like I expected, but we'll see what happens, chat. I kind of don't like how this 15-minute candle opened on ES. We didn't create a bottom wick. On NQ, we created like a small little tiny wick. We got an order block resting here, but we're inside this 60-minute bullish fair value gap, so that's what I'm gonna go with. New 5 minute candle just opened. I was definitely expecting to run higher, bro. We came into a 60 minute bullish fair value gap. We had an S&T. We swept the liquidity. Only thing that I could say that I most likely probably didn't like was that we're below the midnight open, but we're below the eight. I mean, we're above the midnight open, but we're below the 8:30. So that's probably one thing I didn't like. But it is what it is. We'll be straight. We did have a change.
Stop filled.
We did have a change in the state. I want to do my stop get fill on the other one too. Okay, yeah, I did. That's the only thing I didn't like. Let me screenshot this real quick. Alright. Okay, yeah. Get rid of that. Cancel that idea. I mean, this wick is a little crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's a crazy wick. We rejected. We stay in this. I'm looking at this here now. Looking at the bodies. See, we stay in the lower portion of this gap here. Though this becomes a reclaimed bearish fair value gap. It was inversion. Then we use it again to trade lower. Now it's reclaimed. So I want to see what they want to do with it here, I guess. Look, it does look heavy. Definitely looks heavy. But I feel like we kind of just too low already. 1 hour. Yeah, I wasn't expecting price to come back and do that, but where's the liquidity at? We had this low here. We had that low. This low on 15 meters of If this were to give me like a deep run lower, right, I'd want to see like a fair value gap printed off of this 60-minute bullish fair value gap. So I want to see them create a fair value gap, then use it, and then tap into it and take it lower. But we just came into the opening range gap CE and midnight open. Well, opening range gap CE so far. Yeah, no more SMT. So that was the low. They wanted to target that low. Okay. Yeah, no more SMT there. So damn, they got me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, this got me for sure. Yeah, the way we were wicking it, yeah, it got me for sure. So on ES, if I go to ES, not gonna lie, and we do have another S&T in price. The low from 950. Yeah, we do have another S&T, so we'll just wait. Like how we stand in the lower portion there, like that wick there. This says inversion. I believe ES wants to bring it down page. Let me see. I'm looking at these candles here, and this looks like ES. It just wants to fall into this gap here. This gap right here that's resting in a discount, even though that looks like a good draw, not gonna lie. That's what it's giving.
Order filled.
I'm gonna go here. We'll target this. Let me see what ES. We'll see what ES wants to do. We'll have to just take a market order close. I'll be watching ES on my phone though for sure. That above that swing high there. That's good. That's cool right there. I'm expecting this to be. I got break even today. It's solid, pretty solid. I'm expecting this to be inversion. I want to see this. You feel me? Anticipating this as being inversion, not expecting. Anticipating this being inversion. If ES is going to continue to drop lower, and we into this area here. So I don't know how low it wants to go, but we'll just watch it, monitor it, and then go from there. So reclaim bearish fair value gap here. So this will be my last trade if this fails. This is some wacky PA, bro. Yeah, this is so bad. Guess I should just stick with. I guess I should just stick to the bullish bias. I guess we do have a change in the state here. I mean, I thought this was fake though. I thought price would want to take it lower. ES looked like it wants to fall to the moon, and ES is falling to the moon, but NQ is just doing its own thing. So price decoupling, bro. When price doing that, I gotta just sit on my hands, bro. So it is what it is. We'll be straight. Yeah, when price is doing that, bro, just sit on my hands. Yeah, yes, it's going lower. It's going lower slowly, but it's still going lower. NQ just doing its own thing, so it really be like that, bro. That's this summer PA, summer price action, man. This is kind of like, look how sloppy this got within here. So I wish you metal and wood with me. How many points am I risking? Let me see. We go short. Yeah. 20 points, not that bad. Not that bad. This is the new week opening gap here, so I doubt it'll get there, but that's pretty good RR if it did. I'm just consolidating around here. Looks like it's setting up a smart money reversal, but I could be wrong. But it's looking like it's looking like a smart money reversal, low key. Even though we're still respecting this here, but they're holding price here, and we traded lower with these consecutive down close candles. We did get a closure. We do have this inversion, but yeah, bro, I can see it. Looks like a smart money reversal.
Stop filled.
Oh, I did not mean to copy. Yeah. Damn, ES was falling though. Damn, bro. We trade lower to this gap. We did all of this inside this gap, bro. It's just PA is just not it, bro. Well, I ain't gonna say the PA not it, but like, damn. All right, we down 220 for the day. That's not bad. That's not bad, bro. I may look for some in the PM session, maybe, but yeah, bro, this is not it right now. I guess it's like I guess it's like support, I guess, or resistance. So I guess a lot of orders were here, resting above here. Yeah, definitely could see like people placing their stop loss here, here, and here, which is what I did there. So I could see that. But yeah, ES is falling, bro. NQ just doing his own thing, I guess, bro. Uh, bro, every morning is like high resistance after 10 o'clock, bro. That shit is ass. Yeah, I can see the run higher. See what they do here. Yeah, I took two trades. Here you go. Oh, I'll have to log into my Trade-O-Bait. I signed out of it though, but I actually took two trades. Let me actually do this here. You see right here, I took two trades, down 220 on the day. So I'm down about what's that right there? Let me do the math. When did I think the sale ends today, so I'm gonna grab two more as well. Another, either one or two. Don't I really don't need that many, but 50K minus 49, 6, 9, 30. So I'm down 307 in this one, and I'm about 50K minus 634. Wait, 49, 634. I'm down three, so 300 in this one and 366 in this one. So you're just going back and forth. Yeah, this is just not it. Maybe the move I wanted to see is just gonna happen in PM. Yeah, I'm out this wait till PM session, bro. So I'm gonna probably come back PM session around like 1:30, and I'll be looking to check a trade around 3 o'clock. I'll be looking to find that silver bullet, 3 o'clock, the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock silver bullet. I'll be looking for that. See if we can get a final run on the remaining liquidity or the first low hanging fruit. That's between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. So I'll be looking for that. Yeah, I took two trades, bro. This was a nice trade here, a nice setup here. I didn't take it though. I wanted to wait till news, but I wasn't expecting high resistance after the news, you know. So no point in me sitting here trying to scalp this or trade this. Look how it's moving. It's not really precise like yesterday. This was nice though. This was precise as hell. This was super nice. So this would have been a solid move. But ES is still going lower, bro. ES is still going lower. Like I said, I want to see ES come here on the second trade. Okay, they may want to rebalance it to this inefficiency here, and it's doing so. So I'm expecting NQ to do so. But NQ just on some, bro. NQ just on some nut shit, bro. So can't control that, bro. It is what it is. You feel me? I'm gonna wash my car today. Take my car for a little car wash. Come back, journal this up. I might journal this after the gym or something like that, and then I'm gonna trade the PM set. Am I gonna trade the PM session? Yeah, I won't even trade tomorrow. FOMC statement. I just know the morning session is just gonna be ass, bro. I could be wrong though, so. I wish you met him. Like him good with me. Let's see if ES gets here though. I'm just watching to see if ES gets here. Are you still funded? No, I'm not funded anymore. I'm trading with Apex right now. I'm gonna get these two passed. I'm gonna get more, but I'm gonna get these passed, and then I'll get funded again. But as of right now, I'm not funded. Breakaway gap here. Here, I'll show my entries though. Give me 1 second. I'll show my entries. Give me 1 second. Let me show my entries real quick. Let me show my entries. My Apex account. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I went long here. Added another one there. I was targeting the first fair value gap. Seeing price, come back, reclaim this as bearish a few times. See, we trade lower from it. We got this run lower here, and then we got this initial run lower here again. So I went long here. I went short here. My stop loss was above this candle's high. Now you see price trades higher, back above, taking this high again, back below the gap once more. Trade lower, changing the state of delivery there. So this is the run higher on stops. This becomes the order block, changing the state here. Trade lower, retest it, come back lower. So this is bad ball, cuz. Bad ball, bro. Yep, and that was hit on ES, like expected. Yep. And new week opening gap is the target on NQ. So I'm looking at the CE of this here. I want to see what they can bring to the CE of this gap here. Make that white. So here, that'll be the next target on ES. And then I'm expecting NQ to follow and come into the upper parameter of the new week opening gap. Yep, and that was my TP. So I'm just gonna journal this up, bro. And yeah, that'll be it, bro. It's about to be 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off this, bro. I won't be trading tomorrow because the FOMC most likely. So I'll be in let me see what Thursday looking like. NFP Friday. Last time I traded NFP, I lost my account, so I won't be trading NFP either. So if the morning session for FOMC, if it's just consolidating, bro, I'm not even gonna give it, a time of day, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If it's just gonna consolidate tomorrow morning session, then I'm not gonna give it a time of day. Just I can wait for the model here. I guess this is my model. Not I guess, but this was for sure the model I was looking for. So I guess in the future, instead of taking a trade just based off, our price is treating the lower portion of this gap here. Wait for I just got to be a little bit more patient, I guess. And my stop loss. Yeah, because this was the original change in the state here. This up close candle. We trade back below, this becomes the change in the state. Price came right back into this order block right there. The candle at 10-12, 1 minute order block, bearish order block. Price came right back into it and traded lower. So I should have been a little bit patient. So we hit the CE like expected. All right. We're in a deep discount. This is low key near the optimal trade entry, I would say. So I don't expect price to stay here for too much longer. We can continue to melt lower like crazy, but I just don't see that happening right now, given the fact that we have this 1 hour bullish fair value gap. But it could though, so it could want to come head for this low and this low. But if we're gonna take it from range, from high to low, this giving us the optimal trade entry. I'm not expecting price to trade lower from this area just yet, at least give a run up, maybe an immediate rebalance with the next 1 hour candle. And if it wants to trade lower, then do it lower from there. But I'm not expecting it to price lower, close, and then continue to price lower. I'm expecting some type of pull back into the range. Yep. So we'll just see though, bro. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. I'll see y'all probably tomorrow, bro. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna be extra light tomorrow because I'm not FOMC throughout the afternoon, and if the morning session is gonna consolidate, bro, and I'm not gonna waste my time, bro. I'm really not. I don't want to be adding risk to shit like that's pointless too. But we'll just have to see. I do trade the PM session today. I'll just upload a live trading video, and I'll do it just like that. But yeah, that's really about it, man. That's really about it. You just got to be a little bit more patient. I feel like on that trade scenario, wait for the actual model to form itself. Right? We had to run higher, took out the stops. We trade lower, inversion for value gap, changing the state of delivery. We pull back into that order block, which is the change in the state, and we pull back into this inversion. We got this bearish fair value gap here. We got this fair value gap here. You see, we still in the lower portion of it there. So could have been patient. That's all. Just a little bit more patient, and focus on price a little bit more, I would say. Also, I feel like this long here, was an okay long, but like my main focus is buying below the midnight opening, shorting above. So this trade here was kind of like, it was decent, I guess, because we were below the 830, but this is something I won't take again, though. This is something I kind of didn't like. I didn't really like it. It was okay at the beginning once we started to like wick, and we got this expansion move here, up move here. But I was looking at this, I would consider this like a volume imbalance, I guess. We came back up into this volume imbalance, and after we came back, and I already knew, but I don't want to close my entry. I'd rather just allow it, because I deep down never know, though. You know what I mean? I really can't predict price. All I can do is observe it. So it could have came all the way here and never tapped, my stop loss, and did this move higher, and that would be a failure to take this low, and we continue to higher, and it might have been an SMT on a ES or something. I'm not really sure, but let's go Richard, bro. But yeah, bro. Overall, I guess this was a solid session, bro. Solid session, some good experience to gain. But this was the move right here that, because after I took the long, I wanted to see the shorts, and this was the move here I should have waited for realistically. So this is something I'll, like I said, put in my journal and lock in on. Let me get rid of my executions, but this is what I would have wanted to take right here, right? If I didn't take that second trade. So price trades higher, we have to run higher here. Just run higher, trade lower, and then this is also the macro. I should have just waited for the macro too. Should have waited a few minutes. I took the short here at 10:30. I could have waited 20 more minutes and waited for the macro. That's my fault with that too. I have it right here on my what is it? Whiteboard. When the market is in high resistance, refer to higher time frames and focus on macros. So I should have waited for the macro. That's my fault. This is my second day back trading, so I know I'm going to make a few mistakes, but it'll get better. So get these funded account rollings and shit like that. So we took out the minor buy side here. I'll just say buy stops. Buy stops, right? Got the buy stops. We got, so let me get rid of this actually here. This would just be inversion. This gap here would just be inversion, but we're gonna get rid of it. So we have to run on buy stops there. The change in the state. Yeah, it'd be like that, bro. So this is my complete model here, and we're above so I'll get rid of this gap actually. We'll get rid of that. Let's get rid of that there. Inversion for value gap. Yeah, this is the model here. So let me make sure I take a picture of that. label out the macro. The macro gave us the delivery I was looking for. If I didn't take the second trade, yeah, this would have been. If I didn't take that second trade, this would have been that trade for sure. This would have been my A plus model. We're below the midnight open, so I would classify this as, you know, A plus, one of my A plus models. Don't break them rules, Trey. Nah, I can't. Can't do it, bro. Can't break my rules, bro. You're right. It ain't worth it, bro. Especially if you know what you're doing. It's not worth breaking, you know. It's not worth it, bro. Wouldn't even cap to you. So we had the macro here. So the macro gave us the delivery. Look at this one in one shot. So we had this institutional order flow entry, Joe, right there. So we had a few opportunities to take this trade, not gonna lie. So think about this: if you would have took it here at this entry right here, stop loss there. Oh, so that's my fault. I gotta make sure I'm shorting above the midnight open, bro. No matter how clean price action may look, no matter what it's telling me, I gotta make sure I stick to this because this is that base foundation. That midnight open and that 8:30 open are like the base foundations because it's like the most accurate thing in the market, in my opinion. If you're bullish and you below the midnight open and we're below it, you have like a 70-80% chance that hey, that move is gonna play out. I've seen it happen like numerous times. So I got like stupid journals on that. So it happens. It works. So this would have been a 3R trade, damn near, pretty nice. And if I would have took it at, let's just say I took it. I'll wait for the immediate rebalance. So it closed. Wait. Here, changing the state. So yeah, at the immediate rebalance of this candle, let's just say I got it right there. Stop loss there, or above the inversion. I like to put it above the order block though, above the order block or the swing high. I'll just do swing high for price sake, and then that would have been a 2 to 4. So yeah, this was a pretty solid little trade right there for sure, bro. To be involved in. What we doing? Yeah, we still around the CE. Third TP, if I'm looking at this, bro, third TP would be the rejection block here. This is the rejection block on the 4 hour, and after that, I would just close. If I was in this trade, I would close it. I'm not gonna lie. You see, we got that volume imbalance right there, so price sometimes it likes to reach for stuff like that. So after that, then I would be out the trade. But yeah, bro. Yep. It be like that sometimes, man. It really do. Yeah, let me just we'll get rid of that there. Yeah, so I'll most likely come back to PM session and look for something. I'll see what it's going to yield. If I do it, like I said, I'll drop a live trading video. I won't go live, but I'll drop a live trading video, and we'll go from there. Dang, look at this pre-A. How old? I'm 25. Yeah, I'm 25. Look at this PA. This is. I mean, it ain't ass, bro. I guess it's just definitely high resistance, given the fact that we didn't create no fair value gaps on the 5-minute or the 15-minute. We just straight wicks. But I mean, I guess it ain't like It ain't the worst type condition. It's all right. But yeah, I'm 25. I turn 26 next year. And that's why, bro, I'm not in a rush to try to like. I would have probably tried to pass these in like 1 or 2 days, like, cause we have a 1 day max to pass this. So I would have tried to pass this in 1 or 2 days, like back then. But if I would have did that, I feel like I look would have lost the accounts. I would have just got more, but given that I'm back, I'm just now like really starting to get back in that mode of trading, and yeah, bro, I feel like I probably would have lost anyway. So best that I just continue to take my time. I know when to like kind of like size in heavy, um, get more familiar with, get back into this thing daily. So we had, yeah, 1040, yeah, 1040. Got the macro, yeah. You gotta wait for the macro, bro. That's what I'll do from now on. Just wait for the macro. If it's gonna continue to consolidate around 1030, wait and see what the macro gives us. Macro gave us this entry here. Yeah, right here. That was a perfect entry. Perfect. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, a 4 minute move right there. That's pretty nice. That's nice as hell, actually, bro. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you, bro. Bro, let me tell y'all something, chat. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all this and then I'm gonna wrap it up. I ain't gonna sit on here for too long, but yesterday, right? I'm leaving the gym. I'm leaving the gym. I'm leaving the gym yesterday, right, chat? Um, and I head to Five Guys. You feel me? I'm not gonna go crazy. I was gonna give me like a patty melt and shit like that. Nothing too crazy. No fries, just a straight burger. So I get into Five Guys, right? And I left my wallet in my car, so I used my Apple Pay. My Apple Pay declined the first time. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, no way, my shit declining. So I tried it again, and it declines again. I'm like, bruh, what is going on? It can't be my account. It can't be my card. I have money in my account. Like, it has to be the machine or something. Like, and then I'm like, give me 1 second, bro. Let me try to fix something. Maybe it might be my Apple Pay. I don't know, but I obviously have the money in my account where I wouldn't have not gone to Five Guys. You feel me? To order me a burger. So I'm like, give me 1 second, bro. Let me try to add my card back to Apple Pay or something. It may be chipping. I don't know. You feel me? That never really happened to me. So he like, all right, you good, bro. So I start to walk off a little bit. Well, as I'm standing there trying to fix it, I start to walk off a little bit, and bro, I just started fading away. I literally just started fading away, and I'm like, what? This never happened to me, bro. I don't know if it was because of the smells, because of my workout. My legs were shaking after my workout too. I'm not gonna lie, but like I literally just like fell out, bro. I ain't dropped dead to the floor, but like I like blacked out and I lost like my balance, bro, and like everything was just black, and I'm trying to like I'm stumbling over like the rail and shit, bro, and I know I hit something. I hit something because it was kind of loud, and I stubbed my big toe, and I saw like the workers that were cooking. They looked at me, but they turned their head back like extremely fast, and I sat in the chair, and I'm in the chair like I don't even at that point I'm like, damn, where am I at? Low key, I didn't even know where I was at damn near. So I sat down for like 5-10 seconds. I started to gain conscious back just a little bit, and I tried to get to the front door of like the actual building, the door and shit like that. And I got to the door, but it was extremely hard, bro. I'm like, bruh. So then I got to my car, opened my car door. I literally just fell in my car. I fell in my car. I was sweating super bad, bro. Like it felt like I had just kind of like got out the shower or something. My whole body was just like wet and it was bad, bro. And I just sat there for like 20 minutes and I'm like, damn, what just happened, bro? Like, what just happened? That was bad ball. Like, Nigga just fell out in the store. Nigga just blacked out. That never happened to me, bro. Ever, bro. I drink a lot of water. Um, I do work out. You feel me, for the most part. I ain't gonna say I don't eat bad, but I eat pretty decent, bro. Like I'm a healthy type person. Um, so I don't know how. I just maybe I was lightheaded, but that shit was bad, bro. That was and it was embarrassing too, cause I always go to Five Guys, so I'll never go to that Five Guys again, bro. I'll never go there again. So that was a little crazy, bro. That happened to me yesterday, bro. I'm just like, damn, bro. How? Like, how did I just black out like that, bro? That shit was crazy. Yeah, I forgot about the regular. I mean, I didn't forget, but we got the regular trading hours too. Yeah, so I should have been a little bit more patient, I would say, on this because I wanted to see them trade into the CE, stay hydrated. That's probably what it was. Yeah, that probably what it was, bro. I drink a lot. I feel like I drink a lot of water, but I don't know, bro. Maybe I was a little dehydrated, bro. Maybe I needed to eat some fruit or something, some fruit, get my real hydration. So that's probably what it was too, bro. And all the fumes and shit. Um, all the fumes and shit from the food. It's like I smelt them like all. I'm like ugh. Like at one point I'm like ugh. What the fuck? It's hot as fuck. Where you? Yeah, yeah. It's bro. It's like right now. It's 10:14 where I'm at. It's 10:15 where I'm at, and it's already 86 degrees, bro. It's already 86 degrees. High today gonna be 95, bro. 95. So yeah, any electrolytes? Yep, that's probably yep. Facts. Definitely. Definitely, bro. I don't really drink Gatorade or nothing like that. I don't drink Gatorade. I don't drink Powerade. I haven't had any of those in like a long time. I don't put stuff like that inside my body. I'd rather just drink like some regular. I know, bro. I know, but I don't even know where would I get electrolytes from? What isn't it like salt or some shit? Salt or like what is it? Pickles or something? I don't know, but yeah, bro. It's hot as fuck here, bro. It's hot as hell. Um, yeah, bro. That's what happened, bro. Yeah, I should have low key been targeting like after seeing price take the current high, we had to change and stay here and verse this. All this is going on. We came back. We stand the lower portion of this gap here. The lower portion is here, right? So this is the lower portion of the gap. We didn't trade. You see, we just wicked the top of this portion here. We have a breakaway gap there. So I should have just been looking for in all honesty, bro, I should have been looking for long shorts, bro. I won't get it wrong next time though. Try my best not to. Hell no, just like you said, get hell no, just like you said, Gatorade and stuff like that. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I know you do get electrolytes from Gatorade for sure though. But like, I be looking. I'm the type person, bro. I just started doing this maybe like towards like last year. You feel me? Because I used to be a vegan and shit. But I be looking at the ingredients and shit like that, and I be looking at the Gatorade bottles, and they be saying like all type of shit I can't even pronounce. So I just figured like if I can't pronounce it, I'm not gonna put it in my body, bro. That's something I kind of stand on now. You feel me? But I am human though, so like it ain't that big of a deal, I guess. You know, one Gatorade ain't gonna kill a nigga. You feel me? So, but yeah, bro, I'm gonna get this journaled up, bro. Let me screenshot this actually. Screenshot this too. This is pretty nice. This is some good. This is some good experience right here, bro. Given the fact that I did take two L's on the day, two small L's at that too. I don't want my L's to exceed past 250, 300, bro. I just keep them nice and small when I'm trading and I'm trading on funded accounts and shit like that. And I'm trying to like build myself back into that habit of like, cause I don't care about the rebuild for the most part. I don't care about the rebuild. That's why I'm gonna grab a few more. I don't care about the rebuild, but I'm trying to build myself. I'm trying to build those habits back in place of just 1 2 trades max, keeping my wins low. Keeping my losses low and keeping my wins high. So yeah, I'm okay with that. You saw that new Top Step dash. You saw that new Top Step update. No, I didn't see it, bro. I haven't traded with Top Step in a minute, bro. Last time I heard that whole thing, like their whole like Top Step X thing, just crashed, and then that was before I lost my account. But once I heard the Top Step thing had crashed and people were saying Top Step was slipping, bro, and it might not be, bro. People be having their own opinions and shit like that. But I just decided to just go to Apex, bro. My funded future is good too. I will get a few accounts with those and trade those, but I'm gonna just rock with Apex for a little minute. I'm gonna grab another account. I'm gonna go out today and grab another account. I'm gonna buy another account because I got the 90% thing going. And yeah, bro, that's how we gonna do it, bro. That's exactly how we gonna do it. So, what's the new update though? What's that like? What is it? Definitely gotta be patient, bro. Definitely gotta be patient. I'm glad this kind of happened to let me know that hey, like even though it's okay to take trades like this sometimes, look for the model, bro. Look for my pattern. Even though I'm not a pattern trader, but just look for the model, bro. I'll show you guys my trading plan, bro. What I look for, every day. All right. I want to see price manipulating the opposite direction of my draw. So in this case, we had a sweep of liquidity, right? We had a sweep of liquidity, and then I'm looking for an inversion followed by a change in the state. So on this trade here, bro, like we had the change in the state, but the inversion came second. And usually I want to see like the inversion first, and then the change in the state. So, but sometimes like when I take trades, I don't even have to see the inversion. If I see a clear change in the state, I'm okay with that too, as long as we got an S&T, a super liquidity, and we rebalance. I need all those three to factor in, but you don't have to have you can you don't have to have 500 days. You can now you can now just I'm like what? Hold on. I gotta look into that real quick. But as you can see, right, we have the super liquidity. After that, it's taking place. I'm looking for an inversion, followed by a change in straight entry, stop loss above slash below OB or swing low. I'm only looking for shorts if we're above them and they open, and I'm only looking for longs if we're below it. So I guess I could say like I made a mistake and broke this rule right here. I'm only looking for shorts if we're above it, and I'm looking for longs. This is my main like you feel me? So that's my fault on that one. Rule number 4, I gotta make sure I lock in on that for sure. You feel me? So I'm okay with that. But I'm gonna look at this new Top Step dashboard. Not gonna lie. Bruh, I ain't about to deal with that right now. I'm gonna look at that later. But that's tough though, bro. If it used to be 200, now it's 150. That's lucky kind of tough. You don't have to have 200 days. You can now just 154 payout. What? That's tough, bro. That's tough. But they still got the activation fee of like what, 150. I don't like that, bro. Even though like Apex got the activation fee, I think it's like 140, bro. Activation fee is just ass, bro. They gotta chill, bro. They trying to overly scam people, bro. Like I get it. It's the model behind it and shit like that. But like they doing too much, bro. They doing too much. They would probably make prop firms would probably make more money not having an activation fee and just lowering or keeping a pretty solid like base price for an actual evaluation. So like what Top Step did, bro. I mean like my funded futures, no activation fee. You can buy an account for $100, bro. About $100. That's cool, bro. Everything else is $100 on top of that. Then an activation fee of 150, 200. That's doing too much, bro. They really trying to scam. I feel like, but I guess you got to be like really good at what you're doing. You feel me? It probably wouldn't affect you. I guess I don't know. Are those equal? Those are kind of smooth, I guess. I got blue arms. I got 2 arms. Yeah, I got a. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, probably about it then. Yeah, I look. Should have took one for sure because there's nothing for me to reach for up there, like except like a big figure number. But we kind of already hit a big figure number. About 600 level. We hit that here. Got the 620. We got the 640. We didn't reach up to the 660. So yeah, bro, that's my fault on this one for sure, bro. I gotta just bounce back. Shit like that. But I'm gonna wrap the stream up, y'all, man. I'm gonna see y'all boys probably tomorrow, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it just depend on how I'm gonna feel tomorrow. I really don't like training on FOMC, but given the fact that it is in the afternoon, I might be okay. But there's a chance that the morning session could just consolidate, bro. So if it starts to just give me signatures of that, bro, then I'm gonna just chill, bro. Cause I'm red on. I had 2 red days yesterday and today, so take a break, just chill. Come back Thursday. Um, Friday is just get NFP. Man. Yeah, we just gonna chill. Like I said, I'll upload a live video, whatever the PM session. If the PM session looks good, around like 3, 4 o'clock, I'll look for the silver bullet. Then, if I can find something within then I'll upload that live, and then that'll be about it. But I'll see y'all boys either tomorrow or Thursday. So I appreciate y'all for stopping through, man. Appreciate y'all boys for real, man. If you're new to the stream, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and I'm out, man.